In this lesson, we're going to be looking at expanding. Our objective: understand how to expand, understand how to change vertex form into general form. Vocabulary: expand, multiplying polynomials. Punnett Square, method of multiplying polynomials using a square. Sometimes it can be a rectangle depending on the amount of terms. FOIL, method of multiplying polynomials. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last. General form, quadratic in the form y equals a x times x squared plus b times x plus c. First, I want you to see how we use a Punnett square to multiply polynomials. So here I have two binomials, x plus 3 and x minus 5. What we do is we create a square, and in this square we're going to divide it into groups based off of how many terms there are. So in this first parentheses, there are two terms. So we're going to divide this side into two parts. First part is going to be our x. Second part is going to be our plus 3. Okay? In the second one, we have two terms. So we're going to split this top into two parts. And on the top, we're going to have x in the first one and minus 5 in the second one. Now this works just like a multiplication table. X times x gives us x squared. X times 3 gives us 3x. X times negative 5 gives us negative 5x. And 3 times negative 5 gives us negative 15. Now we're going to write this out, and we're going to combine any like terms that we see in the problem. So we typically start with our x squared. There's no other x squared, so we just have x squared. Then we go on to our x's. 3x and negative 5x make negative 2x. And the negative acts as our minus sign. If it was a positive, we'd put a plus sign. And then we've got negative 15. So we have taken this and turned it into this form, which this is meant to be similar to general form. Our second one here is x plus 6 squared. Well, the easiest way to figure out the Punnett square for this is to write this out as a multiplication problem. And then we make our Punnett square for this. I've got two parts, x and positive 6. I have two parts here, x and positive 6. Notice the squaring means that both sides are exactly the same. X squared, 6 and x make 6x. X and 6 make 6x. And 6 and 6 make 36. So this one would look like x squared plus 12x. 6 and 6 make 12, and they're positive, and plus 36, as it's positive also. And just a last one, a little bit more difficult, as there are numbers with the x's. Okay, we have two terms, so I've got 2 here, 2 terms here, I have 2 on the top. So 2x, positive 1, 3x, negative 2. Okay? 2x and 3x are going to make 2 and 3 make 6. X and x make x squared, as this is a multiplication table. 1 times 3x is 3x. 2x times negative 2 is negative 4x. And 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Now we write it out. 6x squared. These two make negative 1x and negative 2. FOIL method is exactly the same as the Punnett Square, just you don't have to draw a square to figure this one out. So it's kind of a device of remembering how to get it through. Whichever method works best for you is the one that I want you to use. You don't have to do both. So in this first one, the F stands for first. So the first term in each one we want to multiply. So x times x is x squared. Then we've got outsides. Well, the x is on the outside and the negative 7. So there are outsides, negative 7x. Our insides is I, negative 2 and x, make negative 2x. And our last ones, last and last, negative and negative make positive, 7 and 2 make 14. Combine your like terms. X squared minus 9x plus 14. Okay? In this one, again, we have to write it out first. X minus 5, x minus 5. And now we follow our first, inside, outside, last. So first, x squared, outside, x times negative 5, negative 5x, inside, negative 5x, and last, positive 25. So this one is x squared, minus 10x plus 25. And our last version here, we're going to go x times 2x is 2x squared. X times negative 4 is negative 4x. Insides are going to be 4 and 2x make positive 8x. And our last would be 4 and negative 4 make negative 16. Rewrite this as 2x squared. Like terms make positive 4x and minus 16. Okay? Now we have our end result, which is being able to take vertex form and turn it into general form. What we need to remember about this is we treat it like the order of operations. We do powers first, we multiply, which in this case would be distributing, and then we add or subtract. So we've got this first problem. We want to start with the exponent. For this one on the left, I'm going to use the Punnett Square. So I want to Punnett Square this x plus 3 because we're squaring it. X plus 3 there, x plus 3 there. Okay? It's going to give me x squared, 3x, and 9. So I'm going to write this as x squared plus 6x plus 9. So I've combined my like terms. Well, the next thing we have here is we want to multiply with that 2. But we were multiplying all of it, so we actually have to multiply all of this by 2. So we're going to distribute. This is going to give me 2x squared plus 6x, or plus 12x, sorry, and then plus 18. Our last part is this minus 4 at the end. We're just going to bring it down and check if we have any like terms, which are right at the end. So we get y equals 2x squared plus 12x plus 14. And now we have something in general form like we know it is. Okay, in this one I'm going to use a FOIL method to do the expanding, and then we'll finish it to general form. So start here. Here we're squaring. So x minus 7, x minus 7. So first gives me x squared. Outsides give me negative 7x. Insides give me negative 7x. And last gives me positive 49 here. Okay, simplify that up a little. x squared minus 14x plus 49. There's nothing being multiplied in this one, so no distributing that I have to do. I can just bring my plus 8 down. And again, I have some like terms to combine. X squared minus 14x, and this would be plus 57. Put my y in front, and I have general form. Alright, this has been a crash course in expanding. If there's any part of this that you didn't understand, make sure you pause, rewind, and rewatch, and bring your questions to class. Thank you.